Our true colors always come out, whether we want them to or not. It's Saturday, which means Elle Duncan and Matt Berry. Matt, have you ever heard of a walk-off confrontation?
Yes, every day after the show.
Well, that's true. We're going to show you why one team decided they would celebrate a win with a different kind of firework.
Remember when everyone laughed at the Mets when they traded for Marcus Stroman and kept Noah Syndergaard? The Amazings are
there. What's your favorite part of Little League World Series?
the introductions.
I love them.
They're the best, right?
My name is Tanner Smith. I like Snickers and getting it in. They're just so adorable. Anyway, the Little League World Series starts next week, showcasing some of the best 11 and 12-year-old players in the world.
For a group of kids from Cuba, this season represents the first opportunity for them to compete against some of the premier international teams. And this latest SC featured Eduardo Perez takes us on their journey.
Just to update you, the Cuban team beat Aruba to place third overall in the Caribbean region in its first year of competition.
Yeah, the Curaçao A team, which advanced to Williamsport, will play the opening game next Thursday right here on ESPN. Still to
Philadelphia.
Oh, we finally have a winner. Just when you thought minor league baseball can't do anything dumber, they go and pull a stunt like this and totally redeem themselves.
That's right, because our promo of the week, Matt, we've got two teams who are channeling their inner Harry and Lloyd for the 25th anniversary.
Minor league teams have a way of just putting us in a good mood, even if you've got no food, no job, our pets' heads are falling off.
Sweet little Petey. Sweet little. Matt, last week I contemplated a watch party for my team's preseason game. This week, with my feet firmly planted back in reality, I don't remember who they're playing.
I don't blame you, because once we realize that the excitement is over, that it's just preseason football. But the one thing to look forward to, I nerd out over this, the anticipated debut of some of the rookies.
Kids are all right, and so are Tom Brady's kids, because finally they can say that they have a rich parent. Just days after very quietly turning 42, the Patriots extend TB12 for 2 years, worth up to $70 million. But in typical fashion, it's short term with plenty of incentives. But it was a big week in House Brady, as he also is apparently offloading his nearly 10,000 square foot, $39 million starter home so he can upgrade to something more becoming of a pro athlete who has finally come into a little bit of money. He's a very outspoken critic of Kaepernick and other athletes who demonstrate during the anthem. President Trump was asked Friday if Kaepernick should receive another chance at playing in the NFL. Just a reminder that Kaepernick's protest started in 2016, the first time he knelt during the national anthem to protest racial injustice and police brutality. In 2017, the president criticized NFL players who protested, saying they were hurting the game. That same year, Trump took credit for Kaepernick not being signed.
He Giuseppe.
That's a fun story.
It's great.
Kevin Durant set the record straight this week about his feeling towards the Warriors medical staff, telling Chris Haynes of Yahoo Sports that in terms of his Achilles tear, quote, hell no, it wasn't their fault. League. Back then, his teammate, Trae Young, was only 4 months old. Back then, in '98, Y2K was the world's biggest fear.
It was scary.
Right? And back then, the U.S. women's national team was celebrating a World Cup while still asking for equal pay. My, how things have changed?
You know, we had the Ocho this week, and cherry pit spitting, slippery stairs.
That was the cherry pit thing really took off.
Was good. Yeah, we actually had a minor league promotion for cherry pit spitting.
Did we?
Cherry pit spitting.
Was I here for that? It was memorable.
Yes.
Okay.
Drop the wife in a wife-carrying contest.
You would do so well in something like that, because Ashley is itty bitty. You know where it went wrong? She was trying to adjust to make sure that she wasn't showing.
At that point, all bets are off.
And and so she shifted the balance,
let it
right?
fly.
And then so it's her fault.
Gravity's undefeated.
There you go. So it's really her fault.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I am huge in the cat community. During Week in Review, someone
He's trying to play with it. He thinks it's a toy.
To the people, to the animals out there, thanks for watching. And Kat, now I'm going to really make him work. Her work.
We're huge with cat people.
This morning, watching the Premier League early over here in the States. Rivalries, quarrels, feuds are born and then bred through the years of angst, anger, and anguish. Michigan, Ohio State started in 1896. New York and Boston, 1903. Duke and North Carolina, 1920. We weren't there when they were born, but we have seen them raised and matured on animosity and hostility.
Yeah, so how does a rivalry at its inception look? The answer might come from Ohio. The Columbus Crew and MLS rookies FC Cincinnati don't like each other. And it's interesting, Matt, because they've never actually faced one another in the MLS and only once ever in a U.S. Open Cup match in 2017, which means today, August 10th, 2019, may go down as the day that the next big rivalry was born.
College football is back in Elle Monday morning. I was on the 7 a.m. And I launched this Taylor road trip with Maria and Holly Rowe, and that was Monday. It's Saturday.
They're still going.
They're still out there somewhere.
You did. It started, I believe, in Oregon on a Sunday,
Yeah,
right?
like they're still they're out there.
Listen, when you get paid to like do your job and travel the country with your best friend, you've got to take full advantage. Holly Rowe, Maria Taylor takes them to Ohio.
So I'm huge in the cat community. Cats. I'm gonna bring a laser pointer,
some yarn, cat therapy.
Yeah, and it's gonna look like a rodeo in that house tomorrow morning because the cat's gonna be going all over the place.
We'll take our fans wherever we because you can typically find what we just did in the bottom of a litter box. So well done.
Yes. There you go.
What a great way to segue to Hannah Storm and Jay Harris.
Jay and Hannah, you're perfect.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, let them have it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand the ball off to you, a winner.